Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
You. What's good?
It's the Man Cave Morning Show.
Happy Thursday, my brother.
Happy Thursday.
Salute, peace, and blessings. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. We are officially live on the Man Cave Midday Show, morning show.
It's the Man Cave Morning Show.
Depending on what part of the world you live in. Oh, we got some things to talk about today for this power hour. No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
First of all, the man with the plan, and together we understand. We call him what?
Deacon Woo. What kind of forever?
I am just humbly stormed on the general
El
peace and
Jefe.
blessings, man. Happy to be here, happy to be alive. Yes, yes. Another day above ground.
You should hear the stuff he says before we go on the air.
Another day above ground.
I love show business.
No doubt. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Shout out to everybody watching us live right now on YouTube, BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. Check that out. The link is in the post. Also, shout out to everybody watching us live right now on Twitter. And Periscope. That's at BKS1 Radio ENT.
BKS1 Radio ENT.
Okay, and just shout out to everybody, man, trickling in on the Facebook page and everything. Peace and blessings to everybody. Let me give some love. Shout out to Kim Ebron on the check-in. Shout out to C.E. King Parker on the check-in.
What up?
Yes, yes. Salute, peace, and blessings. Shout out to Sam C. Shout out to Joanne Dykes. Shout out to Ingrid Judge. Peace, beautiful people. Peace, beautiful people. No matter what platform you are listening to us on, click the share button. Just click the share button.
Please.
Share out the show. No matter what platform you are listening to us on. Click that damn share button, all right?
Dig it.
Whoa, what's good, man? What's going on, bro?
The stuff you say off the air. Just start the show, bro. I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
No doubt, no doubt.
Inside joke. Watch the show.
Listen. Shout out to everybody on check-in. You know we're gonna talk about the crazy guy in the White House. Of course, we're gonna talk about our topic today, though, is what is age appropriate.
What is age appropriate, sir?
And what is not age appropriate.
And what is not.
We're going to talk about that today on the Man Cave
You 50
show.
years old, stop wearing spandex. Spanx,
talk.
nigga, not spandex.
Shout out to Heather, Miss Heather Bethia, that
Heather,
actually
what
inspired
up?
this topic.
Respect, sis. Thank you for the topic.
Yes, because she had posted up a question on FB. I'll bring up her question so y'all can see it later and everything. But
she gave us a show.
Yes, a lot's going on.
Yes.
Where
we start?
Let me give them the phone line number too. The phone line number is
646-233-1302.
You see it right there above my head? See it right there?
646-233-1302.
All right. So you can call in and share your views. Now, let's get this show started, bruh.
Yes, sir.
Let's get this show started.
Where we starting?
Well, let's go into this whole thing because I want more people to come in when we address the full topic about what's not age appropriate.
Okay.
Let's go into this whole Trump thing.
The prophetic statement by Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, the rigged election thing and all this. And people are actually nervous that somehow, some way, he's going to wiggle his way back into the White House for 4 more years.
Yes.
You got Republicans that's rocking with him. They're not speaking out against this. Biden is now proven to basically be winning in a landslide, to basically be winning in Arizona.
Right.
Georgia already won. They're doing a recount. You You know, they're doing a recount in Georgia, all of that. Basically won Pennsylvania, which took it to 270, all of that. It's basically
Trump lost.
It's a done deal.
Jesus Christ.
It's a done deal. He
Get
lost.
out of here.
But just to show you his mindset, 4 years ago, when he was running against Hillary Clinton,
Do tell, sir.
in the conversation they had, the discussion they had during the debate, and what Hillary said.
Prophetic statement, sir.
It's prophetic.
Yes.
4 years ago.
Weren't you listening?
And remember, she lost to
She
him,
lost.
and she conceded.
And disappeared.
She conceded and
Yep.
she disappeared.
That's right.
And she bowed out gracefully.
Yes, she did.
All
sir.
right. So let's run this clip real quick. And let's talk about it.
It's the Man Cave on the show.
I'll do it side by side. Here we go.
All right, let's get this, bro.
There is a tradition in this country.
Listen to the
in fact,
question.
One of the prides of this country is the peaceful transition of power, and that no matter how hard fought a campaign is, that at the end of the campaign, that the loser concedes to the winner. Not saying that you're necessarily going to be the loser or the winner, but that the loser concedes to the winner, and that the country comes together in part for the good of the country. Are you saying you're not prepared now to commit
What I'm
to that
saying
principle?
is that I will tell you at the time. I'll keep you in suspense.
Well,
okay?
Chris, let me respond to that because that's horrifying. You know, every time Donald thinks things are not going in his direction, he claims whatever it is rigged against him. The FBI conducted a year-long investigation into my emails. They concluded there was no case. He said the FBI was rigged. He lost the Iowa caucus. He lost the Wisconsin primary. He said the Republican primary was rigged against him. Then Trump University gets sued for fraud and racketeering. He claims the court system and the federal judge is rigged against him. There was even a time when he didn't get an Emmy for his TV program 3 years in a row, and he started tweeting that the Emmys were rigged against him.
Should have gotten it.
This is a mindset. This is how Donald thinks. And it's funny, but it's also really troubling.
Okay.
No, that is not the way our democracy works. We've been around for 240 years. We've had free and fair elections. We've accepted the outcomes when we may not have liked them. And that is what must be expected of anyone standing on a debate stage during a general election. You know, President Obama said the other day, when you're whining before the game is even finished, it just shows you're not up to doing the job. And let's be clear about what he is saying and what that means. He is denigrating, he's talking down our democracy. And I, for one, am appalled that somebody who is the nominee of one of our two major parties would take that kind of position.
I think.
Wow.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Yo,
Were you listening, America?
This was 4 years ago.
Huh?
Hold on. Let me
Hi, I'm Dr. Amy Killen. I have my own medical practice.
Let me crack our phone lines real quick because let me open that up. Shout out to somebody hit me up and said, open up your lines. All right, phone lines is officially open. It's
646-223-1302.
Call in and let's talk about this thing. So now you seen what Hillary said 4 years ago. 4 years ago.
I saw that, sir.
She called it.
My question is, why did not the 72 million Americans that voted for him not see that?
Because they don't want to see it.
But he told you exactly who he was from the start. And everything he said he was going to do, he did. There was absolutely no surprise here. Why do you think, General, that warning was not heeded by folk? Because it's clear as day. You know, him being a failed businessman and grabbing by the pussy and this and that. Throw all that away. Throw all that away. He just said, if it doesn't go in my favor, I'm not going to accept. Blah, 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 blah. Was America asleep when he said that? I'm like, somebody tell me. He's a dirtbag. He's been a dirtbag. And now he's threatening to destroy the sovereignty of the country. Where were people then? What more does he... Remember he said, I can be on Fifth Avenue and kill someone and no one... And he was right. So the lying and the cheating and the abusiveness and all the stuff that he is, how come more people on the other side, because you already know what me and you are, how come those people don't stand up? What do they gain for not speaking against a liar.
I don't know, man.
And a coward.
It's just crazy, and it's getting worse. And meanwhile, our national security is being jeopardized. Everything. I mean, it is what it is. But I'm confident that again, that Biden is going to do what he has to do. Once all these votes is counted, that everything is going to go the way it should go. Even though he's going to try some sneaky, shady, backhanded ish. You know, I'm just confident in January 20th, we'll be watching an inauguration with Biden and Kamala Harris. Shout out to everybody on checking. Phone lines are open 646-233-1302.
Before you move on, General, I got to ask a question. Now, you remember in the 2000 election when Bush and Gore, blah, 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 while they are questioning who's supposed to be in power, does that affect our security? Like a friend of mine, conspiracy theorists such as myself, the views I'm expressing are only Dawood's.
Okay.
My friend said when they was trying to decide the election and people weren't in place and the protocols and the things like that,
right.
she's like, you notice like 9/11 occurred right after that. So what I'm saying is, if this gets protracted, what does it say about our security and who's supposed to be protecting us, or are we going to see more okie doke, more violence? I'm very, very concerned about if this thing gets prolonged and goes to the court and it takes a long, long time, and whoever's supposed to be guarding us is not guarding us, and you know, all the appointees and the superstructure of not superstructure, the infrastructure of the government, like who you're supposed to be as the education person that runs education, who's supposed to run defense. All of those things are kind of in limbo when you can't decide who the president is supposed to be.
Listen, all I'm saying is right now, from everything I'm seeing right now, there are certain people, Republicans and GOP members, that are saying, listen, we congratulating Biden.
Okay.
And there are some saying that if there's not some type of transparency given to Biden's team by Friday, we're going to take some action. There are some GOP senators saying that because they want a peaceful transition of power.
Okay.
And they're nervous that they're not going to give him everything he needs to help him
take over the country right,
and be informed about any national security
yes,
issues.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out to Sandy. Sandy says she told them 4 years ago.
She did.
And they still think this dude is God.
Yep.
Facts.
Yep.
Shout out to is that One Spin? One Spin, what's good? Said our government is very, very well capable of strong-arming difficult situations. Yeah, we know that. We know that. So if they did have to strong-arm the situation and boot him out and his whole squad out, they'll do it, right? That's what they're supposed to do.
So, yeah, they'll do that to him. What do you say about his followers and the people that are going to be? I'm not trying to be alarmist.
Is different level.
I'm not trying to be an alarmist.
His followers,
but
different.
When we're like, hey,
they're some different ish, bro.
Look, Black Lives Matter. We're like, hey, stop killing us and stop doing this and police brutality. They come out en masse, right, with machine guns, running people over, talking about America, America. So yes, I would agree that the government is capable of strong arming. But what about his sycophantic followers and the tweets that he does to fan the flames of hatred?
Listen, we don't take unknown numbers.
No, you can't have my social security number.
If you're unknown, then we're unknown.
Exactly.
Listen, you
no
gotta have an
scams.
area code when you call up in this joint.
That's right.
All right? That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
No doubt. Listen, man. We're going to move on because you mentioned something about, all right, so there you go.
Area code. Okay.
I like this sound. Let it rock.
Ding dong.
All right, now let me stop. All right, caller from the 252. State your name where you calling from. This nephew?
Yeah, man, how you know?
What's up? What's going on?
Man, I'm feeling special right now, man. I appreciate you, man. You finally addressed me the right way when I called in. It's nephew. I appreciate that. First of all, I just want to say what's up, fellas.
What's up, baby?
I'm still waiting, Woo, for my Newark face hoodie. I'm still waiting for it.
I hear you, nephew.
Need you to get that together. But On the topic, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't. What we talking about here? What we talking about here, man? I mean, and I don't mean literally. What I mean is who's surprised, man? Who's surprised right now? I kind of look at people in the world like this. Like, why are we acting? I'm not talking about y'all specifically.
Yeah, of course.
But why are we over here acting appalled? You know what I mean?
Shocked and appalled.
Flabbergasted.
Right.
Flabbergasted.
Yeah.
Boy, I never.
Come on.
How dare you?
like straight up. Like, I mean, just straight up, man. And I love, to y'all point, how Hillary, you know, she didn't. It wasn't prophecy, man. It was just she was speaking to the character of an individual that she has gotten to know over some time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, we believe who people are when they show us who they are.
Facts.
And it's not saying that people can't grow, people can't evolve, people can't change. We get all of that.
Right.
But as of right now, the big homie has showed y'all who he was. Ain't none. I'm not mad that homeboy won't concede. That's just me.
Okay.
Because the goal ain't for me. The goal in my brain is not for you to comply. My goal is for you to lead. That's my goal.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Respect.
So whether you do it gracefully, whether you bow out with some respect, like, come on, man. I don't care either way. As long as you get your stuff and go, I'm good. I'm Gucci.
Facts.
I hear you.
Facts, man. Facts.
You feel me?
Yeah. Nah, I feel you.
Most definitely.
I feel you, man.
And I hope you're right, nephew.
I hope you're right too. It's just, I'm telling you, there's some stuff going on behind the scenes, Neff. And it's funny. I can't even talk about it all on air right now, but there's some stuff going on behind the scenes, though, that I think we do need to be worried about, especially with all the transference of power that he's doing at the Pentagon, with firing people that are experienced people and just putting some of his boys in place at the Pentagon.
Yes.
When you talk about national security, we need to be worried, bro, because anytime anytime our enemies see some sign of weakness within our government in our country, they use that to their advantage. And we don't know what is being planned or plotted right now because they see us right now as deteriorating because of this particular president. I'm nervous, bro.
And don't forget COVID is still here too.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous.
Sprinkle a little COVID on top of that.
But see, you're nervous. You're nervous about some of the decisions and his intent behind some of the decisions he's making before he's leaving. It's like somebody getting fired from their job. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna try to, either tear up the whole building before they leave because they feel in the way, or either they're gonna try to make sure that they retain some relationships with people because relationships run this world, or they're gonna make sure they retain relationships with some people that they still have influence over to keep them, better in line to do certain things as they bow out. So I get that. That's separate, in my personal opinion, from him conceding. Completely separate. So again, you don't concede, that's fine.
Right.
If you want to make your certain decisions before you leave, we can't control that.
Right.
I can't do anything about that. Should we be very much aware and privy to it? Yes. Primarily so that when Joe and Queen come up in there, they can be aware and they can make the necessary additional adjustments that need to be done in order to keep old boy as distant from the house as possible. And I don't mean physically, I just mean in general to his influence.
Facts. Neff, we got another call. Got to take this call. Stay tuned and on the show. You can call back.
Respect, nephew.
All right. Later.
Caller from the 646. State your name, where you calling from.
Yo, you know who it is. Sam C. You know what I'm saying? We out here in Jersey City.
Jersey City on a check-in.
Yo, am I the only one loving every minute of this?
Well, you know what, man? Listen, I didn't care up until the point where you start messing with the Pentagon and our national security. Bro. That's when I start looking at them sideways.
Wait a minute here.
Somebody need to yoke them up.
Hold on. Who did not see this coming?
72 million Americans.
Facts. 72 million
72 million Americans
did not see this coming.
Didn't see it.
And then even in that clip y'all played, you know what? This dude advertises every move.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And then but you know what his greatest trick is? people think he's playing. Nah, dude. This dude does everything he says he's going to do.
Exactly.
Facts, and that's what makes me a little bit uneasy, bro. And just the fact now I'm gonna say this: if you cannot stand, even if you can't stand Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, you should at least admit the fact that this dude is definitely not good and fit to be president.
Exactly.
And he should be out of there.
Actually, I see it different.
Yeah, all right.
Because hold on. If America is this stupid, nah, dude, let's put him in again. First of all, I don't think black people are woke enough.
You don't think what?
I don't think black people are woke enough.
I think black people are too woke.
Nah, hold on. We need another 4 years of this dude.
Nah,
no, we don't.
Because for the first time, we've been close to unified. For the first time in my 43 years, I've seen us close to unified. And this dude did it all. He did more in the last year for us indirectly. I'm not talking about like he did stuff for us. Like for us waking up, than I've seen since I was a kid. Because in the 80s, we thought stuff was all good. If you was, if you lived in the middle class, but if you was poor, Reagan hit your ass. And then in the 90s with Bill Clinton. Oh, man, matter of fact, wasn't we calling him the first black president because he played the saxophone? Right. And I realized in that crime bill he pushed through, Joe Biden, damn near decimated the black community.
So if I may, bro, if I may.
Oh, go ahead, because I got something for this one, too.
If I may, what he's done to the psyche of the country. I have a headache and have had a headache for 4 years. Okay. When people look at someone that's clearly, I'm gonna tell you.
What has he done in the last? Real quick, in the last 4 years, he's showing us exactly what this country is.
Hold up. Let him get his point out.
This is my point.
Let him get his point. Go ahead.
Black people began getting the short end of the stick since the 1600s. We already know this. I'm saying for America proper, when someone lies every day, when someone is spiritually bereft every day, when someone does evil every single day, and you can't change it, and you speak out against it, and like, there you go, talking about racism again, and intelligent people that know the difference between right and wrong, it causes, I'm going to use myself as an example, it causes me stress because what happened to me was, he would lie, I would speak out against it. He would lie, I would speak out against it. He would lie, I would speak out against it. And then, you know what happened? I just stopped talking.
Right.
Like, what I'm saying is this. Evil is able to outlast righteousness because intelligent people, you know what intelligent people do? I'm not paying attention to them. I'm going to work.
Right.
Let it rock out. I'm black, I already see. In the meantime, he's still messing up and psychically.
Right.
Right? When it was announced that he lost, I was like, yay. And I got woke black people saying, well, that's just another black man too, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I get all of that. But the fact that character and honesty and decency and love and compassion instead of just shit day after day after day, psychically it affects us. So that's what I want to speak to. Like, it's enough.
And let's go back to saying, to your point, bro, about he did a lot for us as far as bringing us together and all of that, right? That you've never seen us this woke or, you know what I'm saying, come together this much in all these years or whatever. Bro, he's been in the office, what, 4 years?
Yep. 4 years too long.
4 years.
4 years too long.
I think we more or less really came together.
4 years too long.
You giving him too much credit for bringing us together. I give George Floyd more credit for bringing us together than Trump ever did. As far as these 4 years are concerned, come on, bro.
That George Floyd.
Don't take away that credit from that man's death.
His murder.
From his murder.
That's right.
Brought us more together than Trump ever did.
Well,
and the fact that we had to see that shit over and over every day.
When I said, my bad. My bad.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, that's what I meant when I said in the last year. Like when George Floyd happened.
Yes.
Everybody looked at the White House like, hey, what's going on?
Right.
And ever since from March till now, I've been so proud of my people.
Yeah. Well, credit that to George Floyd's death. You know, because that's when this whole country, that's when this whole nation got turned around, bro. And that's when we saw who our allies was, and we really saw who our enemies was, and everything. So when we saw that our allies are woke white people,
when we saw white
woke
people,
Asian people
stand up,
woke Hispanic people,
and
Latino
believe
people,
us, right,
and rocking with us, and getting hurt with us,
right,
and getting rubber bullets to their
with
chest
us.
along with us.
That's right.
That to me was bringing us together more than Trump ever can. And it's like I get so disgusted. I get so disgusted. And real quick, I get so disgusted, man, when people credit Trump for anything that's dealing with us. That's dealing with us. This is somebody that's in office. You can say what you want about Biden, but this is somebody that's in office right now that hates us. That really hates us, bro.
And millions of people hate us too.
But and to your point, like after George Floyd, I was in marches all the way from March till June.
Yeah.
And one thing I will say, I saw more white people out there than I saw black people.
Facts.
As a matter of fact, a few marches that I went on, it was young Puerto Rican and Dominican kids. Like, I'm talking about young. Like, they couldn't have been older than 25. They were the ones leading the march.
Facts. And let me say this. And we also got to credit, and taking race out of it, we got to credit the youth, because this new breed, this new generation right now, the new woke generation of the youth, they on some different ish, bro. They not playing. So when you got people talking about and think about one of the reasons why Trump supporters is rocking with him, because they say under Biden there's going to be a lot of lawlessness, right? They say under Biden we're going to lose our suburbs to who? To BLM. So you're going to lose your suburbs to BLM. And what is BLM again? Black Lives Matter. So when you ask Trump,
which is a code word for black people.
Yes. So when you ask Trump supporters, and you know who I'm talking about, when you ask Trump supporters, does Black Lives Matter? They never really could answer that question. Just answer it straight out.
They get mad. They get mad when you ask that question.
Also, if I may, just to underscore, just to go back to George Floyd briefly, that was a trauma, okay? When we saw that over and over and over again, that injured us psychically and spiritually. You could never, not unsee what you saw. And to understand that millions upon millions of people co-sign it, I give it to the youth, because when I was shell-shocked, I'm going to keep it 100%. Those youth got together and they mobilized to stand up and say no more. Okay, they're still doing it, right? And this guy is still talking crap, and it's enough. It's traumatizing, and that's what I wanted to say. Like, spiritually, we're at a very low ebb, and I'm fearful that it's going to affect the security of our country and everything. So, what does it say when millions upon millions of people say Black lives don't matter, or they say blue lives matter, as though the simple fact that I'm saying I'm a human, please stop killing me. People get upset and angry about that fact, and then tell me not to be quiet. Tell me to be quiet, and there you go talking about racism again. What we supposed to do? Yeah.
So my whole thing is, now you got Biden and Kamala Harris in office, and I said this before, right? So again, I tell people all the time,
I'm not happy about.
Yeah, but listen, we're not happy about it. But I tell people all the time, please, miss me with the 94 crime bill right now, and miss me with the whole when she was a prosecutor right now, because you got to understand, in their job positions now as president and vice president, and and Biden is one of the first president-elects to actually say, if it was not for black people, if it was not for African Americans, I would never be standing here. I wouldn't be standing here. He knows what he owes to the community, because he wants to be elected and reelected. He knows. Kamala knows.
And he acknowledged racism. He acknowledged it.
He
acknowledged it.
And they both know that now that we got you in office, we definitely going to hold you accountable for every move you make.
Exactly.
Now, with somebody like
and
Trump, you couldn't do that. We can't do that with Trump.
Right.
And to your point, I hope I'm wrong.
Yes, and I think you are.
Yeah.
I think you are going to be wrong this time on this one.
Hopefully.
And this is why, because this is somebody talking to you, bro. That I'm not big on. I'm not big on Joe or Kamala like that. But now that they are in power like that, one, I'm glad the sister is VP. I'm glad she got elected now. I'm glad that Biden got elected now. And when I compare them to what we're dealing with currently, bro, I gladly welcome them to the office of the White House. Feel me on that, because they're going to be more manageable, because they know what they owe to the state of Georgia, Atlanta. They know what they owe to Philly, to black people.
What they owe
in
to
Philly.
Detroit.
That's right.
They know what they owe to Detroit.
To black
Facts.
people.
Facts. They
That's
know
right.
that.
We have to hold them accountable.
And they are going to hold them accountable.
That's right.
There's going to be people like Stacey Abrams holding them accountable.
That's right.
There's going to be people like Jim Clyburn holding them accountable. You know what I'm saying?
Cory Booker.
Yes, Cory Booker,
right,
holding them accountable. Remember what you said y'all was going to do?
And I hope you're right about all of this. I pray to God you're right.
But can I say something?
Yeah, do you think their mission to get into the White House because of their past lives and past statements they made, their mission is to get in there and start locking black people up? And no, man, come on, bro. You a smart dude. You a very intelligent dude. You cannot think that that's where they're going to go now in 2020 and wanting to get reelected and wanting to run for other things, whatever like that. That's where they're going to go. No, they're in a position of power now to make change.
To your credit, what you just said, this is what I saw. That's why I'm like, Joe Biden's the best candidate the Democrats have come up with. And I remember that Iowa caucus where it looked like Bernie was the winner, but all of a sudden things got shifted. So that's why, like, my eyebrows raised right now. And the fact that an election is this close, if you couldn't wipe Donald Trump out, I'm really scared.
And to both of your points, you're unhappy, and this is not your first choice. I'm even more unhappy with Trump, number one. Number two, with all the black people that said, what did Obama do for black people? You miss them yet? What I'm saying is, what is your alternative? And when you say, she's not black enough, you mean a half white man that used to be the president, which was Obama? Like, we have got to shift our energy, right, into obtaining power and supporting power, and then holding that power accountable. We spend too much time tearing things apart before we can even get out of the starting gate. Right. Get this man out of office. If you got to take him to jail or do whatever you got to do,
right.
Once the new people come in, you simply hold them accountable.
And why is it, right? Why is it when we on the subject of Obama, and then you get brothers saying he didn't do nothing for us?
What did Trump do?
He didn't do this, whatever. And then I have to hear a Caucasian journalist get on the air and say, when Obama got it was a journalist and one of the senators. They got on the air and said, well, the reason why Obama couldn't do too much for black people is because we stopped him. We made sure he had no power once he got in the office.
What do woke people say about that? What do the woke community say about
when you get two Caucasian people saying that, listen, hold up, bro. And when you get two Caucasian people getting together and saying this is the reason why we made sure he couldn't do nothing because we had control of Congress and we had control of the Senate. We made sure that he was powerless. And to hear them say that now, because they didn't say that before, to hear them admit that now should ingrain in our head that he tried. He did try to do something. We saw the moves he was trying to make, and then they'll shoot it down in Congress.
It doesn't matter if you vote and Obama's half white.
Yes.
Stop, man.
Come on, man.
I'm tired, man. I'm getting really tired.
I'm so sick of...
Hold on. And to your point, what you just said, Wu, this is something I've been thinking about for the last few weeks. I say, don't you find it funny that Obama, Kamala Harris, they were both born here, but they were raised elsewhere. And all the black people we have in government, these are the only two people they could find to rise to the prominence of power.
Listen. It's not the only two people they could find, bro. It's the two people that were basically voted in. So my whole thing is, right, if somebody wanted to change the whole gamut, a lot of us talk ish and don't even vote. So a lot of times I have to close my ears to a lot of the bitching and the moaning and the complaining that some of us do because you don't even vote. So it's not like this is the only two they can find, because you could have got in a position where you registered to vote and voted against this person, right? You could have got a whole team of people, a whole group of people, right? Like Stacey Abrams did to change the way the election went. You know what I'm saying? So like, stop saying like this is the only two people we could find or whatever like that, because voting puts these people in certain positions. Now think about it. Biden was losing, like you said earlier. Biden was losing. People thought Bernie or Elizabeth Warren had it, right? What changed the whole course of that primary was South Carolina, because Jim Clyburn, right, the black reverend or whatever he is, got out there, mobilized enough people to vote him in power.
To answer the brother's question directly, yes, I do have thoughts about that, and I'm well aware of what Obama has done and what he has not done, but this revisionist history. So, did he do anything for education? Did he do anything to make housing affordable? Did he do anything for health care? Does that affect black folks? It's like we're thinking about the wrong thing. While, yes, I'm curious about what you just said. This is who is in office, and this is who I'm going to hold accountable. This idea that he's done nothing and he's this and he's that is simply not true. My thing is taking that energy away from that and putting it on to letting Biden and Harris be held accountable. We're thinking about the wrong stuff. If you have an opportunity to get your voice heard for power, do that instead of complaining about what's going on now, or not taking or not participating in the system at all. If you don't participate and if you don't vote, stay on YouTube.
It's the same thing as the lottery.
Land.
It's the same
You're not at the table. Stay where you at.
It's the same as the lottery.
And I'm a big conspiracy theory, but come on,
bro. You can't sit up here. You can't sit up here and say, "Yo, I've been seeing this number 214 all day. 214 all day. I've been seeing this number 214." And then when you walk past the lottery store, you don't play the number. You don't hit.
The Illuminati didn't want you to play.
214 came out.
Hold on. Knowing what you just said, only black people will get that one.
But that's what I'm speaking to right now. But that's who I'm speaking to right now. I'm speaking to my brothers right now and my sisters right now. Listen, man, if you don't play that number, you ain't winning nothing. You ain't winning nothing. And the same thing, if you don't vote, if you don't get involved in your community, if you don't get involved in your local elections, you're not going to win anything. There's nothing that's going to come your way. You know what I'm saying? And stop thinking that.
Good point.
And stop thinking because we had a black president that he actually could get in office and say, "This is what I'm going to do for black people today."
And stop saying he didn't do anything for black people.
Right.
Because that's not true either.
You can't get in office and say that.
No. I say he didn't do anything specifically. But either way, that's a whole nother conversation for another time.
Okay. So if Obama's making a legislation and signing off on something that was able to save my house, which he did.
Yeah. Or give me health care.
Was able to save me from being evicted, which he did.
Or let me go to school.
And stop my house from going into foreclosure.
Are you black, sir?
Which he did. What am I? What color?
I'll give you another good one. Because before Obama, like to invest like in Facebook, like one of these things that are getting off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You had to prove that you made $250,000 a year, and you had to have so much thousands in the bank, which most of us don't have, which was locked us out. Obama did list that one, so I will give him that one.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We picking and choose. Listen, man, everybody, if you became president right now, you're not going to be the perfect president, bro. You're going to get half the population that can't stand Sam Seed and another half that loves Sam Seed. You know, that just
Actually, I would be the perfect president because I've been broke for so long.
Bro, because you know why you wouldn't be perfect,
I'm
Sam?
just kidding. That was just a joke.
Sam gonna give everything to us, and look, and then you're gonna have the Latino and Caucasian people complaining that Sam gave everything to the black folks.
So to wrap this segment up.
Come on, man.
Did politics have anything to do with getting us the right to vote? Yes or no? Did politics have anything to do with getting us equal access and pay and everything else, and destroying discrimination? Yes
I
or
will
no?
say it wasn't politics. At that time, America was on fire in 1960.
So what I'm saying
like
is,
it is
what
now.
I'm saying, the fact that black people are allowed to vote, okay, was that political?
Fact.
Did people vote for that? Did King lobby? What's his name? Not Kennedy, the guy.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Did King go to the president of the United States,
Yeah.
Lyndon Baines Johnson,
he
and
did
be
go
like,
to Kennedy
was
first. He did go
that
to Kennedy
right? And then
first.
Kennedy died. Right. Then Kennedy died. Then he died. So you know what he did? He went to the next person. Was that political? Are you telling me that the African American church in this country was not politically active? If it were not for politics, we would not be on this platform right now complaining about politics proper.
Facts.
Stop forgetting where you come from. Stop doing that.
Also, what were some of you King's last words?
You tell me. I know there were several. Like
I
I fear.
feel I have integrated my people into a burning house.
Yes, I completely agree. And
it's still burning.
I know that. But I'm saying to say that politics does not affect black people, redlining, redistribution, what happens to your money, where your taxes go to, what type of schooling you go to. Yeah. That is all politics. The jail system, all of these
bro,
things.
Thanks for calling in.
Thanks
for calling in. We appreciate you, bro.
Yo, y'all brought up some good points, and I got to sit here and digest it.
Yes, sir.
And I might think differently.
Respect.
No doubt, man. Peace and blessings, bro.
Respect. Prison industrial complex, that's all political.
No doubt, no doubt.
Police brutality. I'm sorry, go ahead.
From politics. Anyway, y'all stay up.
All right, respect.
No doubt. But I tell you what, though, if y'all really want to get well informed and really be down with your people, make sure y'all go to the Million MAGA March. It's the Million MAGA March this Saturday, 12 noon. At Freedom Plaza. I want to see y'all there.
Yo, do you see how they like to appropriate stuff the Million MAGA March? Really, my dude?
Wow.
Crazy.
After they demonized the Million Man March.
Crazy, right?
Incredible.
Yeah.
Swagger jacking again.
Swagger jacking.
But even so, before y'all go, the Million Man March. I remember that point where Farrakhan told everybody to pull out $1 in your pocket. And I turned around and I just saw a sea of green.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He said, just $1. I know, because I know my father was standing next to me. He took out a 20.
And they got mad about that and tried to tax him.
Yeah.
The government came after him about that and tried to tax him.
And now they swagger jacking the title.
But thanks, bro. We appreciate you, man.
But
white supremacy.
My father, he just died last Thursday.
Respect. Rest in peace. Sorry for your loss.
Yeah,
God bless you.
In 2 hours, we coming up on a full week since he's been gone. But anyway, y'all stay up.
You stay up. You stay up, bro. No doubt. Peace and blessings, man.
All right.
Yeah, man. So going back to that, so the Million MAGA March is going down this Saturday.
That's incredible.
Now.
That's incredible.
I expect people like Tamika Mallory and some of our leaders in the community
to light their ass up.
To match that with another million going there.
Right.
You feel me?
Yep.
Y'all go there too. Make sure it's $1 million though. Make sure it's 2 million. Y'all go there too, cause trust me, this is going to be crazy. And guess who this event is organized by?
Who?
The Proud Boys.
Oh man! Wow.
Did y'all know that? Did you know that? This is organized by the Proud Boys. So, again, my people, let's do our research. Let's do our due diligence. Let's start researching these things, man.
And when you do your
on top of these
when
things.
you do your research and you get your knowledge, please exercise wisdom, because the accumulation of facts does not translate into power. We need to start we get together and we start arguing about this fact and that fact, and we're ineffectual and we're not powerful, and our thoughts don't translate into action. So when we have an opportunity to utilize our power to action, stop asking questions that don't make sense.
Facts. Shout out to Big D House.
Think, please.
English said, imagine if people talked about what we could do to move forward instead of bitching and picking everything apart. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. People got to come together, man. And my thing is, let me tell you, I'll be the first to tell you, I love all people. I got love for all people. All right? And our enemies, all the time, they don't look. Some of them look just like us, right? Some of our enemies, look just like us, right? So it's like we got to be able to distinguish again who our enemies really are and everything, man. Because again, I told you that the enemy is not white people. The enemy is not Latino people. The enemy is not Asian people. It is white supremacy. There's a difference. There is a big difference. White supremacy is the enemy. White people is not our enemy. Asian people is not our enemy. Latino people is not our enemy. We shouldn't be our own enemy.
To your point, I love all people, but I love my people
Absolutely.
best and first.
You got to.
And we have to challenge ourselves, right, to make rational, non-emotional decisions.
Non-emotional.
And our emotions are killing us because it's making us ineffectual. It's like we play ourselves. We're playing ourselves to say you can have a position at the table of power for your own people to be like, nah. No, bruh. Sit at the table and let's make this happen.
Yo, you know, I had to stop myself because you brought up the name earlier. I had to stop myself from arguing with Candace Owens on Twitter, going back and forth on Twitter with people, with her supporters and all of that.
Anything for the bag.
Because it irks me so much.
She irks me a lot.
It irks me so much just to see some of the stuff she says and just to see that certain people that's rocking with her and everything, and it just bothers me, man. And this is why I don't really get into arguments and debates anymore with Black Trump supporters. I cut myself off from that. You know what I'm saying? Because I realize that just like the others, they're never going to get it.
Right.
Like they're just never going to get it.
Right.
You know, and so I walk away from that now. Let's go into, because I know you don't got that much time.
Right.
We can go into that topic now, or you want to?
One more topic, then we out of here.
All right. Because we could attack it tomorrow, but the reason why we're going to talk about this topic again, because this young lady, she had posted.
Should have listened to you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So then.
Yeah, that's a show.
So that's a whole show.
That's a show.
And I don't want to waste it on, because we only got 5
minutes left.
Yeah, 5 minutes left in the show.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste that.
Okay, yeah, that's a show.
Yeah, I don't want to waste that. So
for Freaky Fridays.
Yeah, so tomorrow we're going with that whole topic.
Fuss with some women, have some fun.
Oh yeah, y'all gonna tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in on time tomorrow.
Yeah, no politics tomorrow.
Yeah, I actually want to make sure this young lady is actually tuned in too.
Yeah.
So
she can call in.
Yeah, put her 2 cents on it.
That's right.
We're definitely going to be talking about what's not appropriate. All right, and
which age appropriate?
Yeah, what's not age appropriate?
Right, for women.
For women.
Yes, I said.
And men, but we're gonna talk about it in general.
Yeah.
But I'll just tell y'all real quick. The topic came from because she posted up that she wanted to change the color of her hair. She wanted to make the color of her hair like bright red, bright blue, whatever the case. Now she's around mid-40s, right? And she basically posted up, would you divorce someone over the fact that they wanted to change their hair color? You know, or change something about them personally, or whatever the case may be, and everything. And then, people going in making their comments or whatever like that. And but we're gonna go deep into it tomorrow. But my thing is, what is age appropriate? What is not age appropriate?
Well, Crip Blue and Blood Ruby Red on a 40-year-older? Nah, no. I'm so sorry.
Really? So that's your position on that.
I said Ruby Red, Blood Red, and Crip Blue. Okay, blue on a 40-year-old black woman.
That's the show tomorrow.
For what? Like what?
That's the show tomorrow. That's the show tomorrow, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, let's let women call up and lose their
11 o'clock.
Yes.
We're coming back. Man Cave Morning Show.
Right.
Listen, we want to thank everybody for tuning in.
Yep.
Thank everybody for sharing their opinions, man. Listen, we could agree to disagree.
Yes.
All right, on it all, okay? But no matter what, this show is never really about us.
It's always about you.
Because
you are
the next best kept secret. And we love you guys.
And there's nothing you could do about it.
Not a damn thing you could do about it, man.
Black people, use your head. Be wise. Okay. Wakanda forever.
I love you all. I love everybody.
Love you more.
Peace and blessings.
Bye.
Music. Stay tuned for music.
It's the Man Cave.
As soon as I get my burger, I'm coming back on Mixcloud. And we're going to play some music, and we're going to take your requests, man.
Curry burger, well done, sir.
Yeah, I got to get my curry burger from
Caramelized onions.
Family Flavor.
Black-owned business, black excellence.
I got to check on Sandy, though, because she ain't feeling good. Okay. And then I'm coming back with some music.